Oh, okay. Technically live now. I have so many things that I don't know how to handle. Hey guys, this is a little out of control. I'm gonna give it a few minutes for people to come in. So before too many people get in here, how is the audio? Can you guys hear the music? Can you hear my voice okay? I would recommend, if you're new here, turn the volume down a bit because I'm gonna get probably pretty loud. But let me know what it sounds like. I guess in YouTube chat right now, because I can't read anything in Dirtbird's chat at the moment, and I'm afraid to click on any of my DMs. Okay. Music and voice, good. Awesome. Okay. Welcome, guys, to the 1-year anniversary plus a couple days Derpiversary live stream celebration. I have not streamed in many years, so bear with me. But I mean, what an insane day to be doing this on. We just hit an all-time high. Things are blowing up. Like, I feel like when JPEG Store like opened back up, there was just sort of a massive flood of people waiting to get through. So thanks for being here. We're right on time. So I'm gonna try to keep an eye on YouTube chat, also general chat in Discord, and also my DMs, because people are helping me behind the scenes. Okay, yeah. So to kick it off, let's kick the party off with a little Dirtbird celebration video. Oh, I love it. Oh, okay. Let's get on to it. We only have a limited amount of time, and there's somewhat of a schedule I need to follow. But for anyone who just wanted to pop in and say hello, thank you so much for stopping by. Like, I'm seeing Dirtbird's Discord chat right now, all the engagement on Twitter, everyone just really jumping into Dirtbirds right now. Like, and the fact that it's like our 1 year, I'm legitimately a little emotional. So if I tear up or something at some point, have fun with that on Twitter, I suppose. But yeah, so sorry, I feel so distracted. Discord chat is like outrageous, and there's so many things going on that I'm feeling wildly overwhelmed right now. So people are gonna have to keep me on track, please. Okay, so what we have planned for the stream is I'm gonna do a quick recap of the project rather than talking about all of the major roadmap features. I'm just gonna like briefly talk about some of the highlights some of my favorite moments of the project that are tied to roadmap releases, but are very community centric as well. I mean, you guys know that we're here 12 months later because of turn the music down a little bit. Okay, I'm good. You guys know that the reason why we're still here 12 months later is for you guys. It's for the community. And yeah, some of my favorite moments, in fact, most of my favorite moments have to do with you guys, the community. So we're going to talk a bit about the project. We'll try to keep that to like 10, 20 minutes or so. And then after that, we have an awesome set of questions that you guys have submitted. So we'll do like an AMA session, and I'll try to answer as many of those as I can within like 20 minutes. And then after that, we have some giveaways. We've got an OG Dirtbird, we've got a Pred, a Derpling, and a Drape. We also have some of our some Derp token as well that we'll be giving away. And you guys will be completing quizzes based on the Dirtbirds project to win those awards. So shout out to Fly, the gentlemanly 69, I think it was last time I heard, year old man who helped us organize and sort of propose the agenda. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say here to kick off. But yeah, quick recap on the project. So you guys know that we've been around for 12 months, and yeah, like I said, rather than like walk through every phase of the roadmap, oh my God, I'm trying to read YouTube chat right now as well. Rather than trying to talk about every single step in the roadmap, I wanted to just like highlight a few fun parts, like fun memories that I have of the project, and share maybe some things that we've never shared before, some sort of behind the scenes, I guess, as it were, you know, like what actually was going on when something went down in the project. And so the first one, of course, is now, you know, more than 12 months since our launch. I'm going to also try to keep my arms down because I'm sure it's pretty sweaty under there. 12 months after our launch, right? We're sort of looking back on this, but a little over a year ago, we did the OG drop, and you can sort of, I have this Dirtbird pulled up on my screen right now. This was something that James, you know, our previous artist had put together. And I just have it up there so that, you know what, we'll go to full screen of video, and then we'll come back to this. Well, how do I do that? I know people are probably yelling at me about how I'm doing this. Yeah, so sorry, I should have started with this, I guess, instead of sharing my screen. Cheers, everyone. If you're drinking, do so responsibly. So yeah, a year ago we did the mint, and I wanted to share sort of some of the things that happened behind the scenes during that first mint, because obviously without the original Dirtbird collection drop, like, you know, like that was obviously a major milestone. But for those of you guys who were here and who were a part of the project back then, you'll remember how crazy mint day was. Honestly, Discord looked more or less the same that day as it does today. And without getting into too many details of the mint, some of you guys may remember the way that we broke up the mint was we did like an early launch that was just a link that we shared in Discord. Nobody was really doing whitelists at the time, and we did that. And when we did it, there were around, I want to say, and Geek maybe can reach out to me on Slack and tell me if I'm wrong here, but I want to say there was like 700 Dirtbirds that got minted immediately. But we realized right out of the gate that they weren't going out. They were not going out, but we had received ADA for those. And like the amount of panic and anxiety I had was so crazy that I remember distinctly telling Geek on a phone call, and we were just on a call for basically 3 days straight. I don't even know if we ever hung up, but I remember telling Geek on a call, I was like, dude, let's just send the ADA back, and this is just too much. And of course, Geek being the level-headed one out of the three of us on the original team, yeah, he was very confident he could get it fixed. But during that time, there was a good, I want to say it was like 6 or 8 hours or something, where those Dirtbirds were just stuck and no one was getting them. But we had all of this ADA that people had sent for their Dirtbirds. And it was maybe the most stressful day of my life. In fact, that entire day was so stressful. I remember waking up. I slept for maybe 2 hours before the day of the mint. Woke up, and I remember getting out of bed, walking towards the door of my room, and I had to walk around my bed. And I stopped at the foot of my bed and just sat down on the floor. I was so stressed about how it would go. But yeah, it turns out it ultimately went fine. And yeah, that was the original mint. It was super stressful, and looking back on it, yeah, it was one of the most exciting days of my life, but at the same time, I'd never been more stressed. So I'm gonna pop into chat here. Sorry guys, I know I'm being probably super awkward trying to keep up with everything that's going on. Discord chat is blowing up. I can't keep up with YouTube chat. Alpha on the haircut, that's actually all me. I do pretty much all of my own haircuts. The back, if I turn my head, you can see is nothing cut because I need my girlfriend Krista. Got the back, and yeah, she's at work. So I cut this today while she was gone. Okay, yeah, so yeah, this is a little awkward. I think another fun time in the project's history was the day. So just like we did in Discord just now, with Discord blowing up, there was actually a day that was more wild than today, which was the day that we launched. I'm pretty sure it was the incubator. And for those of you guys who weren't here at the time, I'm going to try to share my screen and click into the incubator video, and I'm gonna take a second to get a drink and just sort of talk over this video. Oh, decline that call. I'm just gonna keep it muted because I want to talk over it. But if you guys weren't here, and hopefully this is loading okay, but if you guys weren't here for the incubator video when we launched it, this was around. It's almost been a year since we launched this video, and it's one of the most fun times I had with the project. We had this huge build up to the incubator. Our previous artist did this hilarious video. I don't know why the video quality is so bad on this. There it goes. We had planned this whole invasion of Discord, sort of lockdown Discord. And anyways, it was a really fun moment in the history of Dirtbirds. It was probably the wildest day that we ever had on Dirtbirds Discord, and the community was absolutely wild, and that's by far what makes it a really memorable moment for the project. But if you're new here and you haven't seen the video, I highly recommend going and check out the YouTube channel and watch the videos there. They're all pretty good stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and deviate from the plan here a little bit and re-chat and hang out with you guys, because this is feeling super awkward. I know I'm supposed to be doing a project recap, but this is more awkward. I feel so awkward just like talking through things that many of you guys already know. So I'm just gonna deviate from the plan and re-chat. I'm not doing shots, no way. But I will do. I'll take another drink on my bourbon. There's no way I can't do a shot. I mean, this is basically. I'm basically straight up drinking. Let me switch this back. You guys can tell I've definitely never. I feel like I'm breaking out with a rash. I am so hot and so sort of nervous right now. My face is getting red. It's warm in my room. I'm drinking bourbon and I'm feeling a little anxious. So yeah, I'm feeling yeah, I'm in a kind of weird mood. We're hitting all-time highs right now. What a wild day. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? Rather than talk about the project, I think I will just go into the AMA questions, and I'm sure that's okay. This is overwhelming. Having Discord open and having YouTube chat open at the same time, and trying to keep up with both of them, and knowing that I'm supposed to be on a certain time schedule here, like I can't do it. I can't do it. So fuck it. We're just gonna go and do we're gonna jump into the AMA. And so we have some questions prepared. Hopefully you guys have seen the questions that have been sent out. I'm gonna refresh this and I'll switch back to sharing my screen so you guys can see the questions. Okay, before we get into these though, make sure everything's running smooth. I literally can't even look at Discord right now. Are these real glasses? I get that question a lot. I actually have perfect vision. These are blue light blocking glasses, but I'm in front of a computer 16 to 18 hours a day. Oh my God, I'm getting off of the schedule. Okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try to reach out, but I have to focus on, we've already been streaming 15 minutes, okay. I have so much respect for like every streamer right now. Like, I don't know how people do it. I feel like I need to like, I can't do it. Okay, let's just jump into the AMA. And Farmer Nash, I'm supposed to come on your show tomorrow. I promise. I'm not normally like this, but I'm by myself right now, and I'm looking at all these screens, and I'm feeling super overwhelmed. But I promise I'm better in an interview than I am talking, doing the stream by myself. Okay, cool. All right, let's just jump into the AMA. I'm gonna scroll through some of these questions and answer them. If I get a little rambly, someone's gonna have to pull me out. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, cool. So Fly, if I get too focused on any one question, if I'm running over, please pull me out, because I will go way too long on this. So I can right away I can tell Farmer Nash was on the phone, because this used to happen to me, where derp would get auto corrected to deep, and now it's the reverse. When I try to type deep on my phone, which I don't type that word very often, but when I type that word, it almost always auto corrects now to derp instead. So where do I see derpers in a year? And by the way, these first two questions, like, prepare to be here for the rest of the night. I'm going to be talking about the answer. I'm just going to be trying to answer these like over the next like several hours. But where I see derpers over the next year, honestly, there are so many unknowns right now, mostly due to overall market conditions, things that are way outside of our control, that it's hard to say. Some of you guys have heard me say this, but there are multiple sort of like bigger tier factors that are outside, that all have to get healthy, and stars sort of have to align before the NFT space is going to be booming again. The first one's just the broader macroeconomic environment. It's sort of a nightmare right now with inflation and everything. That needs to get healthy. Once that gets healthy, crypto markets need to get healthy, and there's a lot of uncertainty around that. But once those get healthy, then the broader NFT space will get healthy. And so we need all of those stars to align before we really see another NFT bull run, I suspect. That's my theory. And so what we do at Derpers is in large part going to depend upon market conditions. But what I can say for sure is that from the very start of the project has been about community. I've said it so many times, and like the way I type it out in chat is literally the project is the community. That's what the project is about. It's about building the community. And so everything that we do, there will still be a huge emphasis on community, no matter what we do. But the thing that I see us doing over the next 12 months is in large parts, I should probably make sure YouTube chat. Okay. I should probably, the thing that I see us doing over the next 12 months is more of what we've been doing over the last 5 or 6 months. And that's, we have major roadmap milestones that we'll be delivering, like Dirtbirds 2.0, for example. Most of you guys are aware of that, but there are also a lot of smaller, I mean, if you, the way that we classify the project is sort of a gamified DeFi experience. And there will be many more features that we launch into the Derp app that sort of play up that play to that description. So we'll be doing a lot more of those. There'll be lots more features that get launched into the app that sort of follow that criteria. I think in terms of roadmap, right, we've had a lot of new people jump into the project lately, and they're like, oh, what's going on? What's the future of the project? And we are, in fact, you guys are going to kill me for this, but Cosmo has been working on the deity, the 2.0 deity, which, as you guys can imagine, how much I want to see that. And I literally had to ask him yesterday to stop working on it, to work on the roadmap graphic, because we need to put out an updated roadmap. And we're going to Vegas soon for CNFTCon, and I need to get that done. So I had to like pull him off of the deity so he could work on. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling here. The point I'm trying to make is that we'll be putting out an updated roadmap soon, and that will obviously point out a lot of the things we have up and coming. But the last thing I want to say about this is where do we see ourselves a year from now? If we remain in a bear market, a large focus of the project is going to be building partnerships. Some of you guys have seen us already working on that through the partner staking program. You've heard me maybe alluding to Fortress on Twitter. That has to do with the potential, partnership of some kind. And then beyond that, we're actually in conversations with a couple Web3 projects, very big Web3 projects that if these partnerships work out, will also be huge in helping sort of shape the direction of where Dirtbirds goes in the future. So sorry, I spent probably too long on that question. I didn't really even answer it, but I guess the TLDR is it depends upon market conditions. If we weren't limited by current technology and/or time, yeah. Oh God, I don't even know how to start to answer this one. So for me, the most important thing about technology is the things that it enables people to do ultimately. And in crypto, especially in NFT space, and honestly, especially on Cardano, which has been a theme over the last 24 hours with the huge Twitter spaces and everything, is that there is an obsession over the technology. There's a huge obsession over the technology, but the end user doesn't really care, right? And so where I'm going with that is I'm a huge gamer, used to be a huge gamer, used to be a competitive gamer. In fact, like, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this properly, but I actually have here, I don't know which is gonna be easy to see, like I have the Smash Bros trophy here. This is from a local event, it's not a big deal, but I used to be a big competitive PC gamer, and gaming is, I think, probably what's going to become one of the most popular use cases for NFTs. And I think the reason why it doesn't work right now is because there is too much obsession over like starting with NFTs and then building a game around it. And I think what we'll see in the future is just great games that are powered by NFTs, and the gamer doesn't have to know. And so for me, where did that? Oh, wait. Oh, I guess Fly moved the other question off. I was like, where did that other question go? So for me, this isn't really speaking about Dirtbird specifically, but for me, the use case I'm most excited for is just to see NFTs enabling more interesting video games. But I think in order for us to get there, there needs to be less obsession over the NFT and the technology. You don't hear gamers being like, holy shit, did you see that game that's coming out? It's on Unreal Engine 5. Like, people aren't getting excited about, most gamers aren't getting excited about that. They just want to play a game that's fun. So I think that's where NFTs need to get for games as well. Checking chats. Who approved the hearing aid and Bluetooth? Well, they can't be removed because we're not going to edit the metadata. All of the attributes that you see in all of the collections were a combination of ideas from me and James, previous artist. I'm pretty sure the hearing aid and the Bluetooth were both James. However, in his defense, first of all, I like them, but in his defense, it's hard to do things with the ears. There's not a whole lot you can do. We could do lots of different, piercings and gauges, like gauged out earrings, but like, there's not a lot you could do with them. So I think he was looking to increase the variety in ear attributes. And that's probably where those came from. I like them because it gets you, especially like the Bluetooth, like it allows you to land on some of those like more corpo-like characters that I personally love. So they can't be removed. I'm pretty sure this came from Dirtbird, but yeah, they're staying in. What happened to the 15,000 egg? I don't know, honestly. I honestly don't know. Geek will have to answer this question. I feel like he gets this question a lot in Discord, and I honestly don't know. I know there's a 15. I have no idea. I can't answer the question. We should ask Geek. I imagine you guys are asking because the 15,000 egg should have been a perfect egg. And so the only thing I can do is speculate. I'm assuming it's stuck in the tubes somewhere, the incubator tubes, poop clogged up the tubes, and there's an egg clogged in there somewhere. And we absolutely should track it down so I can put it in the raffle shop. Or I guess give it to the rightful owner if it's properly been minted. But I don't know. That's a Geek question, and I'm sure he's in Discord, and you can probably answer that. Okay. Next question. I'm gonna skip that one. Master key. When will we find out what the utility is? Maybe a hint. Okay, so the backstory on the master key, and if you're new here or you have no idea what this question is about, the master key is a derpling trait, a cargo trait. It's a trait that it's a huge key. It's called the master key that sits behind the derpling inside of their egg. The master key trait, the backstory to come fully clean on that was, at the time during derplings, you guys were speculating on everything that we did. Like, what's the Dave back do? What's that coin behind the magician ears, behind the magician ear on the OG derpers? And so we knew that if we put in something like a key, people would go crazy. And you guys went crazy. And then we sort of fell into our own trap, and we were like, oh, we should do something with that key. And so a bit of backstory, and I'm gonna take some time to talk about this because those of you who are watching who love the project will really love the backstory. I'm gonna have to just close Discord because it's so distracting to me. The backstory on the master key and some more like things that never got added to the project. Okay, so the original idea for Pred was to make them wells. And the reason why is because when we launched Derpers, before smart contract marketplaces, there was another project that manipulated our floor down into the teens. And we wanted to like embrace that as a part of the story of the project and say that it was like evil wells. And so Pred are evil, and these were going to be evil wells, and they were manipulating the market. And so we were originally going to make them a well. If you guys remember, the very first time that you get any sort of hint, in fact, I will. What am I sharing right now? Okay, yeah, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna fast forward, not there. I'm gonna fast forward to the end of this video, and I think we show. I thought we showed the Pred eyes. Oh, okay, there it was. Hold on. So if you notice, and I think someone guessed this, if you noticed the face here in the background, these really wide eyes, the original idea for Pred was to make them a well. And so how does that relate to the key? Okay, so what we were gonna do is Phoenix Arena. What we were gonna do, I get way too distracted. Back over here. What we were going to do with the keys was we wanted, as you guys know, all the derpers are men, they're all males, and so the mad scientists created the incubators so that they could reproduce because there were no females. And there was a thought at one point to introduce female derpers. I'm glad we didn't go that route, but there was an idea to introduce female derpers, and the story was going to be that they were all fighting Pred. That in the derp society, in the society of Derpatonia, all of the male derpers were sort of really derpy, and that the females actually were super like hyper competent. So they were like all these badass, like they were going to be very combat oriented. So they were gonna have like a warrior with like a huge claymore, like a sniper and a spy, and you actually see the outcome of those conversations in the derpling traits. And I think Malau probably picked up on this at some point because we get nothing by him. But in the derpling traits, you'll notice that they're like just all of these new what could be archetypes, and that was the plan, is that all the derpling traits were going to be either from the male derpbirds or they were going to be traits of future female derpbirds. And the idea, to tie this finally back to the key, the idea with the key was that we were going to do some sort of mechanic where you had to have a key to be able to rescue a female. So again, there's some gaps there in the story, but that was sort of the long and the short of it, is that you'd have to have a key. And so they would be, in crazy demand, or maybe you need to borrow one. We really wanted to build a system where people could easily trade an NFT within the community. We were thinking about building something just like Trading Tent, and we're working on it right around the same time that Trading Tent launched. And so we wanted to build something like that where you guys could like swap Derplings off the key and help each other out in order to unlock those females. But we never went that route. I'm glad we didn't. That we didn't go that route, but that was something that that we were planning. That was the original use for or sort of the ideas that we had for the master key. Then to sort of bring all this home, we got to a point where we had to start weighing the difficulty, right? The cost benefit ratio of doing something that was very niche for one particular attribute. We got into trouble with the ghost. If you guys don't know, there's a 1-of-1 ghost OG Dirtbird. It was able to incubate and create a ghost egg, but we did not allow that egg to be used to hatch. And we got having to bake in all of these conditions into the logic was something that we decided we had to get away from. And so when we launched the staking system, it gave us a really great way to say, oh, well, now we can just give extra utility to the keys by making them one of the most, because they're already super rare, and so they'll get more staking rewards and so on. With all of that being said, there are some things on the roadmap that we haven't even talked about yet that I would say are in a 12-month time frame. Some of these things have only become available to us based on conversations that we've had recently with other projects in the space. So there will be an opportunity for us to open things up and do fun things with them later on in a way that doesn't require all of Geek's time to write code for a one-off thing. Okay, I spent too much time on that question. I'm moving on to the next. Hold on. Okay. That's Master Key. That was Master Key. Is Art still lurking? Can you tell me miss him? I absolutely will. In fact, I'll send him this video, this live stream. I don't think he's really in Discord too much, and I don't want to go too far down the path of talking too much about James. If you guys don't know, Art Derp is James. He's like my best friend. We've been friends for a very long time. He was the artist on all of the projects. And he recently needed to take a step back out of NFTs and the crypto space. I won't talk too much around the reasons, but he has a lot going on in his life. You know, he has 2 kids. He has his son who hangs out in Discord sometimes, or used to be in Discord, starting high school. His daughter is like a year and a half, coming up on 2 years. Yeah, she's coming up on 2 years old. And so he's got a lot going on in his life. And yeah, there were some things he didn't really like about the NFT space. I think that's true for everyone. We all have things that we really dislike about the space. So yeah, he's still keeping up with the project, I think. We hang out on a regular basis. We were just texting a couple days ago about things. And so we're still great friends. I'm sure when he's ready, he'll jump back in and be in Discord. But yeah, I miss him too. He was a lot of fun. He's trolling and everything, like, yeah. And of course, all of this would probably be going quite a bit smoother if he were on board too, because this is kind of his area of expertise. Lord Flacco is he's so damn handsome. I've never seen Flacco, but okay. With Cosmo joining the team, will he be drawing the treasures? Okay, so if you guys don't know, when Derplings were hatched, there was a 1% chance that you would get an egg shard. But you needed 25 of those. In fact, let's take a step back. I keep opening the wrong video here. I'll show you guys real quick. So it's in this. Oh, you know what? Like, I don't know why that's so blurry. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you actually see it here. You can actually see here that every time an egg was hatched, there was a 1% chance that you would get an egg shard instead of getting a Derpling. So it actually became sort of a real prize to get a shard instead of a Derpling because they're super rare. And then so that means there were 7,500 Derplings. That means there's 75 shards. And so we said that if someone can collect 25 of them, there will be a special prize. Only one person has collected 25. It was a big community effort, but Benji has 25 shards. However, the staking rewards for them are so insane that selling them, turning them in for a prize isn't super tempting, I suppose, because he hasn't done it. And so, yeah, I think the floor price on shards is like flipped space buds now. So they're quite expensive. They're very hard to accumulate. And so, yeah, back to the question though, will Cosmo, yes, if someone turns in 25, what ends up being the treasure would be something that Cosmo would work on. I don't know if Cosmo's watching, and I just signed him up for that. But yeah, if someone does turn it in, it would be Cosmo who would work on that. How about some derp food NFTs? I can see derp seed, derp burns. I mean, I love it, but yeah, well, yeah, we won't be doing any more NFTs. Well, I shouldn't say never. Like, there will be like pred attributes and things like that will be NFTs. There will be things that's sort of high. I mean, I guess it's not a bad idea. I shouldn't get trapped into talking about this because I'll start going down a rabbit hole. We could do things for like the faction war and such, where like, yeah, if you have a food, you eat a certain food and it powers up your derp, or it burns the derp seed. I'm gonna not say derp seed. The derp worm, I can't say that either. The derp food of whatever type that you use, and it will burn it and like boost. Yeah, we could do something like that, but I'm not planning on it. A browser game for derps, is it sure or something similar in the works? Okay, so the faction war, the idea with the faction war is that eventually there will be like this mechanic where you can use your derpers or your preds in this battle-like mechanic. What we end up doing with the faction war, and I'm surprised there's not more questions about the faction war, what we end up, whatever we do, let's just say this: if we build an actual game of any kind, we will build the faction war, but the medium in which it's delivered, how it works, will be completely based on how the markets are doing. It would be foolish of us to sort of bankrupt the project and try to build a really wild, robust video game that sort of flops as soon as it's shipped. So what we end up doing, but the one thing I want to say is, if we end up whatever route we end up going will be browser-based, will be accessible through the browser. We're not going to like launch a PS5 game or something. So yeah, yeah, I think that answers the question. I have a feeling like I'm in my mind, I'm like some other streamer like Thor is gonna watch this and be like, oh my god, Dave, this is falling apart. Will drapes get any utility besides earning derp? Yeah, that's a common question we get, especially there's a lot of people in the project who are holding only drapes. Yes, I'm not gonna go into too much detail about what it is. But if you guys don't know right now, yes, drapes can be staked, and they just like any other derp asset, and they earn derp. But some of the features that I talked about, I think with the first question, where we're taking the project over the next 12 months, some of these like DeFi sort of fun features that'll go into the app, some of those I absolutely can see utilizing drape and the drapes as well. The drapes should incorporate into the project. Okay, another drape question. Same answer. Are you guys planning on release? Am I okay on time? I think I have a few more minutes. Are you guys planning on releasing your own marketplace? Yes. I won't say anything else, but yes, we are. And I should say that's something that we are working towards for this year. No hard commitments to that. But yeah, we are in conversations with someone right now that would allow us to implement a marketplace into the derp app. Regarding loot crate packs, there will be potential collab traits from different projects. Yeah, so what this question is alluding to is, we've talked about for the faction war, is that you would earn loot crates, and that inside of loot crates you would earn traits for preds, for example. Because Derper 2.0, our Derpers are being moved to 2.0, they will be on an open policy, and we could do the same thing for the Derpers, where we're releasing new traits that you guys can use to override the base traits of the Derper or of the pred. And so I can, to answer the specific thing that's being asked here is, could we do collab traits in different projects? I'm going to go ahead and 100% say yes, we absolutely would do that and would want to do that. But at this time, we haven't had conversations with anyone, but I will say we get people reaching out every day asking if they can do some sort of collab of some kind. So I feel pretty confident that the projects that we would really want to work with would be the ones that would also really want to participate in that. So we'll for sure be doing it. Can you create a voting system for holders? We can vote on artwork for 2.0 in future. Yeah, in fact, I think Geek has said that the raffle system that we have right now could pretty easily be adjusted to be a voting system as well. So that's something we could do. There's always the question of, again, cost to benefit. Is it worth us building it? Could we just do a different voting system where we use your Discord login rather than using any blockchain-based technology? We don't have millions of people voting where we have to think too much about people scamming it or there being fraud or anything like that. But on the bigger question of a voting system in general, absolutely, we could do that. I don't think the overall artwork style. I think you guys agree Cosmo is absolutely crushing it. In fact, I will show a one little sneak peek at the end of the stream of another sneak peek of 2.0. But for sure, we could use that to vote on the end of additional attributes for Pred, for example, where you maybe the community comes up with an idea and then you guys all vote on it to decide which ones that Cosmo decides to work on. Someone already collected 25 shards, which is no more than one. Do you think someone else? I highly doubt anyone else will be able to get 25 shards. The floor price for them is quite high. And the nature of the shards is that you kind of have to be greedy. If you have one that's super valuable, are you going to give it up to someone else? I don't know. Maybe the community will all come together and do it, but I don't think anyone else will collect 25 personally. If they do, I mean, that'd be awesome. It'd be really cool, but I don't think it'll happen. When we get an updated roadmap, I just mentioned this a little while ago. I had to pull Cosmo. I had to pull Cosmo off the deity, the 2.0 deity, to have him work on the roadmap. So we were working on a new roadmap. It's going to look, obviously Cosmo's doing it, so it's going to look amazing. And so we're working on that now, and we're planning on, the reason why I pulled him off the deity to do it right now is because we need it for Vegas, for CNFTCon, which is coming up in a few weeks. And so I need him to get it done this week. So we will have it, I should say we should have the graphic maybe this week, guys. Holy shit, I didn't even think. We're gonna have the roadmap this week. We have to turn it in to the Vegas team by next Monday. So that means we're gonna have it this week or the weekend at the latest. We might actually get to show oh my God, that's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. I obviously have no idea what it's gonna look like. I've told Cosmo and I have worked together on defining what needs to be on it, but I have no idea what it's gonna look like. I'm as excited I'm probably more excited than you. I'm so excited for what that'll look like. Details on Faction War. We're really running out of time here. We need to go to the next part of the stream. But details on the Faction War. The only thing I'll say, and I'll tackle both these at the same time here, these next two questions about it, is, oh wow, 3 for the Faction War. Secrets are being motivated. Yeah, I put it that way. So I'll finish with these 3 here because they're all 3 about the Faction War. So the Faction War, what we end up doing for the Faction War, once again, depends upon the market. And I will talk for a minute about this because it's really important. And also, I think it'll, if Farmer Nash is still listening, I would love his take on this. For you guys who don't know, I'm going to be talking to Malau, and I both are actually going to be talking to Farmer Nash tomorrow. So I'd love his take on this as well. I tweeted several weeks ago about the risk associated with projects pursuing one major deliverable, whether it's a game or a metaverse or a feature that's very hard for your team to build. And there are multiple risks, and someone can find a tweet, I guess, but I outlined a number of reasons why that poses a major risk to the success of the project. A couple of them being someone will beat you to it, someone will do it better than you, right? If you build a game, someone will build a better game, or someone will build a game before you, and it'll eat the market. Other ones are that people will get bored. People do get bored of video games, and they move on. And if that game was a major focus of the project, and people get bored of that game or of the metaverse for that matter, they will move on. And then what does that do to the project? So we want to be extremely cautious when we talk about what we do with the Faction War for that reason. So to hit on JK's question there specifically on raising funds, it all depends upon what the right solution is for a game for derpers. You guys know that we're not a gaming studio and we're not trying to be a video game. I think there are 3 major classifications for NFT projects. There's metaverse NFT projects, there's game NFT projects, and then there are NFT projects. And inside of NFT projects, there are sub-classifications like art-focused projects, utility-focused projects, and so on. But Dirtbirds is an NFT project. We are a gamified collection, right? We love to introduce like gamified elements into everything that we do. And so what we end up doing with the faction war will in large part depend upon the market. If there is an opportunity for us to go out and do a proper video game, and some of you guys are aware of this, a lot of that research has already started. There's been a lot of effort put into the thoughts. JK knows this. There's been a lot of thoughts put into an idea for a full functioning video game that would be comparable to something like, you know, Clash of Clans, for example, a Supercell mobile game. That would be what we would want to deliver if we were going to build a real video game. If we can't do something like that, then of course, we're still going to be doing a faction war, but it's going to take on a completely different shape. It wouldn't be a full-on video game. So again, those are some of the thoughts. I will be talking, I'm assuming, to Nash tomorrow much more about that, and so I don't want to go into too much more detail about that. But that's my thoughts on sort of what we're planning to do with the faction war. So I think with the AMA, I feel like I need to go and look at chat. I am burning up right now. I'm super sweaty. But those are the thoughts on what we would do with the game. Okay, cool. So I think next up is the giveaway. So we have 5 things we're giving away. I have the wallet pulled up here. Am I even? Okay, yeah, I am. So here is the wallet. You guys can go check it out if you want. It's Derp giveaway, and we have 4 things in here. We have an OG Derpbird, which by the time the stream ends might be. It might be worth a lot. We have an OG Derpbird in here. We have an adorable female buff Derpling. If you guys are new to the project and you don't know, you can tell if it's a male or female Derpling based off of the short beak versus having a longer beak. And then the female, you can't see it on this one, but the females have eyelashes and the male ones don't. So we have an OG Derpbird, we have a Derpling, we have a Derp Ape, which of all the drapes I minted, this was my favorite one. And my super sweet, badass Pred. By far my favorite one that I minted as well. I never got a rank 4, but this is by far the coolest Pred that's, it's actually one of my favorites that I've seen, period. I think the deity eyes, the white skin, and I think this is an infiltrator suit, if I'm not mistaken. It's just super cool. And then we also have 500 dirt. So the way that the giveaway works, actually, Fly, can you DM me wait, I guess, yeah. DM me the links. I'll do the quiz with you guys, I think. Actually, I'm not going to do the quiz. So the way that'll work, I'm going to make sure you guys are paying attention here in Discord. It looks like Discord's still going wild. So the way that the prizes will work is there are 2 quizzes. There are 2 quizzes that we'll be doing. One is there's an easy quiz and there's a difficult quiz. The easy one, the winners of the easy one, if I'm not mistaken, okay, so the way that the quiz will work is it's going to be timed. Each question is going to be timed. You have to answer them really quickly. And I think you'll share your screen during the giveaway, show the leaderboard, but don't answer any questions. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and open that. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. The way that the quiz will work is that you guys will all queue up for the quiz. Fly will help you in general chats, so pay attention to general chats. Fly will share the quiz with you guys. You'll all queue up to start the quiz, and when you guys are all queued and ready to go, she'll start the quiz. Now, when you follow the link, the name that you enter, this is very important, Fly said, it is very important that you use your full Discord name, like your full Discord tag. And it's this. I'm gonna show it so you guys don't get it messed up here. So to get your Discord tag, click down here, right? Click your name, just like this, and that will copy your full name and the hash with the number. Use that to enter for the quiz. You need to use that. You have to use that. So use your Discord name for the quiz, and I guess Fly, if we're ready, what? People should be following the link right now and People should be following the link and getting ready to start the quiz. The first, I think the first 3 people with the, oh, here we go. Cool. We're good to go. I think we're ready. Instructions unclear. Nationals. Okay, so we're gonna follow the link. You guys will follow the link. Wait, okay. I guess I can share this link. So you guys will all go to the link. Make sure you enter your Discord name. Oh, I'm burning up. So follow the link, enter your Discord name exactly as I showed you. Copy your name with the hash and the number, and use that for your name. And then get ready. Oh, that's perfect. And then get ready to start the quiz. Fly, is it okay if I click join, or should I just out here? I'll give you guys like a good couple minutes to get ready for this. Okay, so I can join. Okay, sweet. So, oh my God, there are 74 people taking this quiz. What? You guys. That is awesome. I mean, what are the, like, tell me, what other community here is going to have 80 people show up to take 83 people show up to take a quiz? A quiz. You guys are literally here about to take a quiz. While your boomer of a founder tries to live stream. 86. How much longer should we give them, Fly? We have 87 people taking this quiz. Quiz about derpers, by the way, if you guys don't know. There's an easy quiz. There's a really easy quiz, right? You have a chance to win a derpling, a drape, and if I'm not mistaken, Fly, tell me if I'm wrong, but we're also 2 minutes and Fly says 2 minutes and we start. Get in there, guys. Can we get 100 people taking a quiz right now? By the way, how's the volume? I apologize if I'm yelling. Yes, guys, the quiz is time. You gotta be fast. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so the faster you are, oh my God, I love this. The faster you are, the better the score is. So you've got to go fast and you have to get the answers right. This is gonna be good. Malau, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna be disappointed if you don't win. You're supposed to be in the polls tab, I think. Right, Fly? They should all be in the polls tab, right? Like I am. And you should see this, I think. Get ready. Oh, Malau knows the questions. Okay, well then obviously Malau can't win. That makes sense. It makes sense that you would do the questions. All All right, 94. We hit 94. I'm bummed. We should have hit 100, but 95. Go in Q&A real quick. Do top comment. Oh wait, I can't. I want to answer these. I gave the answer away to this one earlier. Are there female OG derpers? Yes or no? 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I thought it was asking the same question again. What? 14% of you said yes? Okay, that's obviously the ETH noobs who are just coming over from Ethereum. It's okay. We forgive them. Okay, wait, what? Why does it just say, wait, do I not get to see the rest of the questions? Oh, there it is. Are there female derplings? 15 seconds ago, yes or no? Female derplings. I literally just gave away the answer to this. Nice. I love how general chat has like died down because I assume because people are doing the quiz. Who is invading Derpatonia? 18 seconds. Drapes, Preds, or Baldo? I'm gonna click for Andy. I'm gonna click in the Q&A. It just better not mess it up though, Andy. If I click in a Q&A and come back, it better not mess it up. Oh, how many shards does it take to? I feel like I answered all of these in the over the last 25 minutes. Okay. Some people got. How did some people get that wrong? Okay, again, that has to be the sappy seals. They can't have known. It's impossible for them. Okay, next question. What's the most rare color of OG derps? Slightly harder question for newcomers. I so bad. Man, I feel like I should have been able to do the quiz. Yes. Okay, not bad. 81% got it right. All right. Dude, this is so much fun. I love this. Hopefully there's some Drape questions in here. Otherwise, we're going to have some pissed off holders. Where is CNFTCon? Oh man, I'm loving this. Okay, not bad. 0% voted Houston, so that's good. 1% Chicago. What is the common website to view your NFTs on Cardano? This is a good one for any sappy sills who are just jumping in. Two seconds. I can't wait to see the more difficult questions. Okay, well, yeah, it looks like we have all. Nice. Good job, guys. Oh, which one of these is not a native Cardano wallet? MetaMask, Nami, Eternal, or Daedalus? Nice. Wait, I miss the results? Did everybody get that one right? Surely everyone got that one right. How many days is Cardano? How many days is a Cardano epoch or epic? How many days, guys? Okay, good. Good job on your Cardano knowledge. Okay. What does NFT stand for? Wow, this really is the easy quiz. 15 seconds ago. Not fun token, native fungible technology, non-fungible token, native fungible token. Why can't I see the leaderboard? I want to see the leaderboard as this is happening. Are there more questions? Dude, I don't have anything to shoot except for bourbon. Okay, nice. 98%. Still, some of you got that wrong. Ah, sweet. What am I looking at here? Hide answers. Okay, so this is just showing me the answers. Is there a leaderboard? Can we see? I want to see the leaderboard. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with Millie winning. That makes sense. Like, I want to see the leaderboard though. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm proud of you guys. And yeah, shout out to Queefadactyl, who is newer to the project and still ranking up there in the top 10. Nice. Good job, guys. Okay, cool. So Fly, how do we do the how do you want to handle the giveaways? Okay, tell the winners they need to DMs. Okay, so the top 3, well, we have the screenshot of the leaderboard now. You guys just make sure you DM me so that we don't lose, I guess, sight of this screenshot at some point. So make sure you guys DM me so that we keep track of the winners, and then after the stream, we'll send out the rewards. Now it's time for the hard quiz, guys. So I'll need the link from Fly. But next up is the more difficult, the true sweaty try-hard quiz. Wait, hide answer. Why? It's already over. It's over. Hold up, sending the link. Okay. What is this? Oh, we're back on the Q&A. Okay. Like for Dave to have to take a shot. Derp, what kind of swag might there be at CNFT Con? Dustin's taking a shot. Dude, I'm not gonna not take a shot if Dustin is. I don't really have, guys, this was straight bourbon. You guys are telling me to take a shot. This is basically straight bourbon. And it was, go back and watch the beginning of the stream. It was pretty much full. Oh, whoops, it was pretty much full at the start of the stream. So I am pretty lit already. I don't need to be taking any shots, but I will take a pretty big swig of this. Okay, yeah. That's basically straight bourbon. Am I allowed to drink on a YouTube stream? Well, I've done that so many times. I don't know what I'm asking. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can't do it now. Okay, so I basically did a shot, or the equivalent, derp. This one needs more upvotes. I'm gonna keep talking while Fly prepares the next quiz. I'll do some more Q&A. Oh man, I wanna go get fucked up with Andy and Voice. Okay, so next legitimate question here. What kind of, oh wait, let me switch back here. This is hard work. But where'd that question go? Okay, so we're not going too wild with the swag, mostly because it's expensive and we're trying to be very responsible being in a bear market. And what some of you guys may not know is that the cost to do these boots is extremely expensive. I mean, outrageously expensive. And we were told not to blow our budgets on it because this is going to be more of a networking event more than anything else. Just hanging out with all of you guys that we've met over the last 12 years. So we're not going too wild, but we will have some things like stickers and that kind of thing. Yeah, we'll be running a huge raffle while we're there as well, using our raffle tech. Can you tell them the price for the easy ones? They're asking in general. Okay. Fly is basically telling me exactly what to do. Yeah, it's so expensive to do the boots in Vegas, and we have a lot of people flying out. So it's me, it's gonna be my girlfriend Krista, who's gonna be working the booth. It's gonna be Geek, and he's bringing his 2 teenage sons. It's gonna be Cosmo and his wife, and he's bringing his kid as well. So I don't know if all the kids are going to be there, but there's going to be quite a few of us already working the booth. This is going to be a lot of fun. Okay. So here comes the link for the difficult, I think for the more difficult quiz now. Yes. All right. I just dropped the link for the difficult quiz in the general chat. So go hit that. I guess I should click it too. Oh, probably didn't need to do that. Join. All right, get in there, guys. Okay, so the prizes, again, let's review the prizes for the advanced quiz. This badass spread, and guys, can you imagine customizing this spread? Actually, I wouldn't. He already looks so cool. I guess I would want him to be rank 3 for the back attribute. Yeah, I would probably rank, yeah, I would want to customize it. But like, what a sick ass spread. So this is one of the prizes, is the spread. And this OG Dirtbird here. These are the prizes for the advanced quiz. Okay, I will, Millie. Good idea. So this beauty and this guy. All right, let me jump back over to the quiz. 65, come on. Whoops, I just clicked the link again. so much newfound respect for streamers. Oh. All right, we're up to 71. Guys, this is for an OG Dirtbird. Just jump in there, try to answer the questions. Oh, okay. Apparently, we're gonna give away derp for hard quiz. So I'll add more derp for the hard quiz winner. That way, we can give like 500 to the easy quiz third place winner, and we'll give like 1,000 derp or something to the third place winner. $77. A Dave only fan. How are you getting people to still go back over there and upvote things? I love how if there is an opportunity for you guys to shitpost, if there's any text input in which shitposting can occur, it will occur. Did we make it through all the questions? Weird. Oh, whoops. I covered a pulse. Okay, we have 80 people. I think we should go. I think we're good. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't wait to see these questions. I'm gonna drop a link to the stream in general. Oh, I guess I can do that. I didn't give this stream a title. It's literally called Multi-Streaming with Restream.io. How do I rename the name of this stream? It's embarrassing. I'm not wasted, but I'm pretty lit for sure. I've had almost no food today. My current routine is waking up at 4 a.m. and going to the gym, and I've had almost no food and basically a very large glass of bourbon. Oh wait, you had the wrong link for the AMA? What do you mean? Dave, that's the A. What? You telling me? How did that happen? Okay, cool. I'm gonna drag this over here. Where did those other questions even go? I am so confused right now. What are with these questions? Oh, this is not safe for me to be streaming and drinking. Starting in 10 seconds. Okay, let's go. I'm going to answer one question. Hopefully I'm at the right link. Okay. Oh my God, there's only 10 seconds on these. How many collections total for Dirtbirds? I'm going to answer one of them. That's sort of a trick question. Oh, this is a trick question. I actually wonder what the real answer actually. It depends on who wrote the. Oh shit! Sorry, that's probably really loud. Booyah! I got it. I gave you guys the answer to that. I gave it to you. Millie, dude, with the hacks. What percentage chance does someone have to mint a perfect egg? Dude. Nice. All right, good job, guys. 65% of you got it. Oh, wait. Damn, Millie. Dude, Millie's like if this is all Millie had to do to graduate to get his college degree, he'd be crushing it. Ask if will this quiz count as college credits for school, Millie, is I think something you should look into. What is the most rare color for Pred? Oh, that's hard. That one is so hard. I don't even know the answer to that. I think it's violet. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying the answers out loud. I actually have no idea. We didn't program the rarities for the color. We let it be totally random. Ooh, Benji. Oh my god, Millie fell all the way down to 5th. Benji's up in 1st. Got Darth. Dude, I love this. This is so much fun. What is Geek's real name? Mike, Chapman, Terrell, or Dave? Dude, these questions. No! No! Oh my god. Look away, Geek. Only 34% of you are real derp community. Nice. Benji's 4-4. All right. Who is the Web3 booth sponsor for Dirtbirds at CNOCCon? You mean, well, this is only one of them. Nice. Good job, 56%. BuffyBot, I can see why people would answer BuffyBot because they are coordinating the event. But Eternal, I think we might be the only project with a sponsor, but I'm not sure. But yes, Eternal is sponsoring our booth. Slumber. Slumber is rage quitting the quiz. What is the rank 1 OG Dirtbird? All right, good job, guys. I think that was a pretty easy one. Didn't really quit. Oh no, he's there. He's 5 out of 6. He still has a chance. Which one of these was not a Derpling collab? Not a Derpling collab. Nice, good job. Rhino Generation was a collaboration, a collab trade for the Derplings. Clay Nation was almost a collaboration trade. We couldn't get the details finalized. That's a really good question though. I'm currently 49. How many egg shards exist? If you guys paid attention, you would know the answer to this. Nice. Good job. This is my type of live streaming. I'm not even doing anything now. Fly's running everything behind the scenes. Oh, whoa, whoa. Pidgey moved up to first place. Oh, wait, no, there's a three-way tie. Which one of these isn't a derp bird archetype? That's another good one. Nice. Good job, guys. I want to see I really want to see how bad Toybot did on this. What is the name of the Drake trait with the biggest hair? I love this question. This is a uh-oh. Says I'm losing. I might be getting disconnected. Maybe I'm good. Nice, good job. 73%, mega poof. I named almost all of the Drape traits. Oh, maybe that one can go into the next quiz. All right, and that's it. Oh shit, there's a three-way tie. Pidgey, Benji, and Darth. Nice. Wait, I want to view can I view the whole thing? I don't want to view the answers. I want to view the entire, where can I view the rest of the leaderboard? I'm really curious where. Okay, 7 out of 10 is better than I thought Toybot would do. He's a Drape maxi. Oh, cool. Stand by, guys. Fly just sent me the link for the full. Wait, I don't see it. The AMA, we have the easy mode. Quiz Academy. This is too much for me. Too much alcohol. Okay, well, good job, guys. Good job, Pidgey, Benji, and Darth. And yeah, so we'll. I don't know. I guess we'll do a random number selector basically to determine who gets the OG, who gets the Pred, and who gets the bag of derp for the third place prize. But good job, guys. That was a ton of fun. Good job. Whoever came up with the questions, I guess Malau and I'm sure other people involved as well. Those were awesome. The easy questions were great. The difficult questions were also great. Like I feel like that was really well balanced. Okay, so I think the last thing, I'm double checking, making sure I'm not missing anything else. Actually, hold on. This is the right link. I want to. Oh my God. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that. Okay, cool. So the last things, hopefully I'm not already on it. I guess the last thing to do other than, I'll take some more, I'll circle back to the Q&A, the AMA here in a minute and answer some more questions if there are more questions in there. But before we do that, I put together these random slides so I would have something up as I talked. But I do have the sneak peek for 2.0. It's on the next slide. So as soon as I click right on, oh, I almost accidentally hit it. I'm getting pretty drunk right now. The next slide is going to be I hope is the final sneak peek that we'll do for 2.0. We're behind on the 2.0 trailer, on the Rebirth trailer, the hype trailer that we're doing. And so I don't feel, I didn't want to give any more sneak peeks away, but as long as we're behind on it, it's probably fair. So we're going to do we're going to do here I am. We're going to do the sneak peek. So if you guys are ready for it, it's super zoomed in. You probably won't be able to you probably won't figure out what it is. Actually, you guys probably will figure it out instantly. But here it is. Okay. I mean, I'm sure it's been screenshotted like a million times, so I guess I can just leave it on here. Oh, I hope you guys don't figure it out. And by the way, no matter what, I will not confirm nor deny. And I'm going to tell Cosmo to do the same. I will not confirm nor deny what this is. If you guys guess it. Yeah. That's the man, I feel like I should give you guys a really big spoiler. I shouldn't have said that. I just had the thought for a spoiler, but I don't want to say that because it's going to go into the. It's going to the spoiler. The thing I just had the idea to spoil. I'm going to switch this to full screen so you guys can see how sweaty I am. The thing I was thinking about spoiling is going to be in the 2.0 trailer, and so I don't want to spoil that. I don't want to spoil that. What's something else? Something else that we could spoil. You guys know that we're redoing all the pred artwork as well. You know that for 2.0, you'll be able to do the complete upgrade with pay for it just with derp. You know that there's a market that we're working on a marketplace right now that will go into the app. You know that Eternal is sponsoring our booth. There is one other sponsor lined up that we haven't announced yet, but I should do that on Twitter. I probably shouldn't do that while drunk on a live stream. What can I spoil? What could I spoil? Okay. All right, I've got one for you guys. This is a fairly new spoiler. Something that has come out of a discussion with another team. Okay, so we will be acquiring is not the right word. It feels too formal, but we will be getting access to a major piece of code. Basically a finalized piece of code, a piece of technology that's been developed for, I should look at my camera while I'm talking about this. We'll be getting access to a piece of technology, a piece of code that's been developed that we're going to be able to integrate into our ecosystem. And it is something that I'm really struggling not to give it all away. I'm so excited for it. I just want to tell you guys what it is, but I feel I've got burned so bad for doing this, over the last 12 months where I say something that I shouldn't before everything is sort of finalized. And so how do I, so basically this piece of tech, this code that we'll be implementing into the ecosystem will allow us to bring some new fun focused, right? I want to highlight that it's game. Look at the sweat. Oh my God. Gamified DeFi project. That's what we're about. The feature that we'd be introducing is a perfect, it syncs to those two things perfectly. So this would allow, I can't look at Discord right now. This would allow us to implement something that would allow you guys to have some sort of activity to perform on a regular basis. Right now, everything's very passive, right? We built our non-custodial staking system. You don't lock your assets up. You just stake to the platform and you earn your derp. This feature would allow you to do something that is fun and active. It's not passive. Let's just say in order to do it, you'll have to decide if you want to potentially miss out on staking rewards. Because by doing this, you you would miss out on the staking rewards. So again, so much of what we've done with the project is trying to force you guys to make interesting decisions. Do you give up a derpbird or a derpling to get a pred? You know, do you keep a derp, a virgin, or use the incubator? Those types of things. Do you keep eggs or hatch all of them? And yeah, so this feature would be, I'm just going to drag Discord over here as we sort of wind down the stream, and I'll hang out with you guys in chat. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, so the feature that we'd be implementing, would have, I'm just going to recap what I've just said. We'd be implementing a feature that would allow you guys to do something proactive with some of your derp related NFTs. I'm saying some of your derp related NFTs because we're not sure all the details of how we would implement it yet. Oh my God, guys, Discord is literally going to shut us down for this. So the interesting thing, it's the last thing I'm going to say about this, and then I have to stop talking. I'm just going to like literally end the stream because I'm going to give it away. The last thing I'll say about this is this particular feature would be a very a very useful feature for getting, I think you guys broke Discord, for getting new attributes out to you guys for pred and potentially for derpbirds, for the 2.0 derpbirds. We've been thinking a lot about how we will tackle that. We can't just allow you guys to go in and buy all of the pred attributes you want, because then the person with the most derp will basically get all the most rare pred attributes. We want to make sure that someone with a lot of derp will have more opportunity to get. I don't know if Discord is actually broken or if you guys are literally just spamming the same thing over and over. But we want to make sure that the person, it's not just total pay to win. So yeah, I feel like right now I'm trying to explain NFTs to someone for the first time, and so I'm stumbling through this. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to give away any more spoilers. That was it. I know that was very vague, but that's just as much as I'm comfortable with doing at this point. So that's it. That's all I'm going to say in terms of spoilers. Okay, guys. This was way too much fun. Thank you guys all for coming out. I really had a blast. Like, these last 12 months have been like, it's such a crazy time. Really, I can't believe it's already been a year. But it's been so much work, but one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life. It's been really rewarding getting to build a community like, you know, like the one that we have. And like, I wouldn't change a thing. We've fucked up over the last 12 months. We've made a lot of mistakes, and there's things that you know, I wish we wouldn't have done. But ultimately, the community we have here, like, we somehow got so lucky to have this community, and if it came about as a result of all of the mistakes that we made, then it was worth it. So thank you guys for coming out and celebrating our 1 year derp anniversary. Fly, thank you so much for helping us organize. I think we should try to do something like this on a more regular basis. And maybe we'll definitely plan to bring Geek and Cosmo on next time. But yeah, guys, you're making this really hard to end with all these hearts in chat. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for being a part of the Derpers community, for being a part of the projects. We have so many more things we want to do with the project. And yeah, assuming markets don't absolutely implode, then we're going to be here and we're going to keep building. I don't know how I'm supposed to end this when chat's going like this. I don't know. I feel like I'm on a phone call. Like, I've just started, you know, like when you first start dating someone and then you're like on a phone call and you're like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. Like, that's what I feel like right now. Like, you guys stop spamming chat, and then I'll end the stream. Okay. Okay, I have to end it. I have so much work I have to do. Yeah. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to anyone new who may be joining. I'm so glad you jumped into the project. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Discord. Bye.